even though there is no birth control that does not have its own risk, today I bring to you good news of 5 birth controls that does not have any effect on your hormone. You don't have to fear about infertility. You don't have to fear concerning excessive bleeding and all. So sit back and enjoy this video. Beautiful people, you are welcome back to the channel. My name is Odunayo and I am a public health specialist. On this channel, we discuss majorly about women's health and how to ensure that we live healthy and we make the right health choices for ourselves as women. But there are some birth controls that would not give you hormonal imbalance, although there is no birth control that does not have its own risk, but there are some that will not even mess up with your body. And the first one that I'll be talking to you about today is abstinence. Abstinence, in a simple term, means you not being intimate with your partner. That is what abstinence means. You not being intimate with your partner. If there is no intercourse, of course the sperm is not going to fertilize the egg and there won't be pregnancy. So that is the safest means of birth control. And sometimes people choose abstinence for several reasons. Even people who are no longer virgins can decide to abstain at a point in their life just because they want to stay for any personal reasons, or because they are preventing pregnancy, or they are trying to not get some form of sexually transmitted infection, or what. People abstain for various reasons, and you don't need to be a virgin for you to abstain. You can choose abstinence if you are really serious about not getting pregnant. But for those who are in marital relationship, that option might become difficult. So this number 2 option is something you can consider, which is secondly the use of condom. You can use this because it has been guaranteed that when used properly, it is 98% effective. Abstinence, of course, is 100% effective, but using this is about 98% effective. There are no side effects to it, only that you have to use a new piece every time you want to be intimate with your partner. CD is a very good option because it not only protects you against pregnancy, it has also been effective in the prevention of sexually transmitted infection. So it's just about 2 in 1, and there is no serious health risk that has been linked to using it. Although some persons can react to the kind of material that you use, you might be allergic to latex and all, then you can use the material or the CD that is made from material that is comfortable for you. The third option is what we call non-hormonal IUD, which is usually the common one is copper IUD. This is a form of intrauterine device that is used to prevent pregnancy. It is very flexible and made of copper. It is being inserted into the uterus. It is like a T-shape, and by the time you get it, it is an outpatient procedure. You just insert it and then you go. You might feel some form of cramping or so when you insert it, but afterwards you do not feel anything. Can be used by women, by premenopausal women, by teenagers, by young women. So far you are within the reproductive age, you can use it. Although it is a long-term birth control, you can have it for up to 10 years, but anytime you remove it, your fertility comes back immediately. So if you remove it and you go ahead to be intimate with your partner, you might just get pregnant. It is not hormonal, so it does not leave any residue of anything in your body. Immediately you take it out, you become fertile again, and then immediately you put it in. It's you won't get pregnant. It can even be used as a form of emergency contraceptive. Probably you have been intimate with your partner before you get it, and then you have a fear that you might get pregnant immediately. If you insert it, then you are certain that month implantation is not going to occur. The fourth one that I will be talking about is what we call diaphragms, and I'm going to leave the image of it. Diaphragm is a form of contraceptive, and it is made of silicone. Like you can see the image, it is made of silicone, and you can always insert it. When you insert diaphragm, don't just insert it like that. You insert diaphragm with a spermicide. So you put a spermicide, which is a spermicide that simply some form of chemicals that when sperm comes in contact with it, it dies off. So you coat the diaphragm with a spermicide, then you insert it at least 6 hours after being intimate, and you have to put it hours before. You put it hours before, then you do the do, and then you take it at least, it must spend at least 6 hours in you before you take out the diaphragm. It is as simple as that. It comes in different sizes, so you have to ensure that you get your size, and when used correctly, it is known to be 92 to 96% effective. That is, at least 96 of 100 women who uses diaphragm are going to prevent pregnancy so far they use it correctly. And in a case where they don't know how to use it, some use it correctly, some don't use it correctly, at least 84 out of these 100 women are going to actually prevent pregnancy. It is as simple as that. You can find this diaphragm, you can place your order online. I can leave a link in my description box on how to get it if you are really interested in. Using diaphragm is a good option for women who are yet to have babies, because of course it is not a long-term birth control method. So if you are yet to have babies, you can consider using a diaphragm, and then it has no side effect whatsoever. The only side effect is that you might not remember to insert it before doing the do, and then maybe you take it out earlier, which of course is why we said when not used correctly. So but if you obviously know that, oh, you are going to get intimate, you might just place it there in case, and even if it does not happen, then you can take it out, but just to reduce the risk, just know how to manage it. It has nothing, no side effects, nothing. You are good to go. The last option, which is the fifth option that I'll be talking to you about, is what we call tubal ligation. Tubal ligation simply means that tying up the fallopian tube. When you see the image of a woman's uterus, there is the uterus, and then there is that long thing, flexible called fallopian tube that connects the uterus to the egg that is in the pelvis of the woman. So once it is this fallopian tube that serves as a passage or a carriage of the egg down to the uterus, and then fertilization even occurs in this fallopian tube before the implantation occurs in the uterus. So what is being done is that this fallopian tube is being tied up. There are three ways through which tubal ligation is being done. The first one is what it can be bound short, which is just what we call cauterized. Then the second one is that it can be clamped off with a small clip or a ring. This one is maybe like a band, just like put it in there. I think I can get the image. I'll put it here so I don't have to do too much explanation. And then the third one is complete removal. You can just take out the fallopian tube completely. Form of contraception is actually an irreversible, because once that is done, it becomes very difficult for you to get the fallopian tube to function back again. For instance, when the fallopian tube is being cut off, what do you want to do? So it takes it's permanent. You have to really consider or think about it, discuss it with your partner before you get this done. It is not a safe option for women who have never had children, because even if you think that by now, I don't want to have children, anything can happen in the course of the years ahead that might want you to change your mind. So it is not usually the best option for people who have not had children or who have not started raising a family. I didn't add vasectomy to this because I'm trying to look at procedures that are relatable to women. And so those 5 procedures are the procedures that I know that has meaning little or no side effect when you're talking about contraceptives. So you can all give it a try. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you know of if you know of any other form of contraceptive that is non-hormonal with little or no side effects that I did not mention, please drop it in the comment section. I will also like to learn. Thank you for watching today's video, and please, in the course of watching this video, if you have learned one thing or the other, do not forget to give this video a thumbs. By giving this video a thumbs up, you help YouTube algorithm, to push this video to the right people who are going to benefit from it. So you can just give it a thumbs up right away. Yeah, thank you. And like I usually say, please do take very good care of yourself. See you some other time. Be good and bye-bye.